The equinox. What is the message about that energy from spirit? What do they want you to focus on, except from seeking balance and maybe try to reach equilibrium? You know that the equinox is a midpoint, feel like it's a midpoint between seasons. And it's a time where day and night are equally in time. You know, it's equally daylight as night. So, for those of us living in the northern hemisphere, the equinox is of course the autumn equinox, and we are going into a period of time with shorter days and longer nights. And me myself, I feel that that is I like that time. It's I don't know, we have to embrace the darkness as well as the light. But of course I also love midsummer. You know, the summer solstice is something that I always look forward to. Now, with that said, those of you living in the south, you are going into a beautiful period of time when you now are in springtime, and you are entering into summer season and embracing the energy of maybe a little bit more activity and it's very strange for us living here in north that you are in springtime now. But nevertheless, let's see. What is the message from spirit, except from seeking balance and maybe reaching equilibrium? Maybe there is something extra that you need to focus upon throughout this period of time. Yes, as you can see, I pulled out some oracle cards that can give us some direction on what spirit wants you to focus upon throughout this period, the equinox. Now, the equinox started on the 21st and will last until approximately the 23rd. So yeah, when I post this today, it's about midway. So we have so many strong energies going on these days. We just had this solar eclipse with the new moon, and I read there is something about Saturn return and you name it. So please be gentle with yourself. As I said in so many of my videos now, it's extreme, but let's see. Okay. Ooh. The medicine woman with the holy ceremonies. I remind you of this, your natural spirit, Holy Spirit in the world, something like that. And the memory of the celebrations. I will take a pause and get a good translation of this. So it was like that I was saying. Remind you of this. This reminds me of the rituals, you know, like the indigenous Americans, the indigenous Canadians. In my home country, we have Sama. So yeah, the and in Greenland especially, you have the indigenous. What are they calling? Inuits. I think it's Inuits. Yes, it's so many things are changing verbally, so I'm sorry that I can't keep up with with all this, but yeah, you know that the indigenous, especially if you have watched Western old Western movies, you know that the natives, they had rituals to celebrate something. I was thinking about now the ritual when someone become of the age when they can go into war. They had something about this reminds me of the movie Dances with Wolves with Kevin Costner. An amazing movie. It's one of my huge favorites, and unfortunately it's extremely difficult to find this movie on the none of the streaming channel has ever shown Dances with Wolves, and I think that maybe it's because it's a very it's a topic that are still extremely sensitive. I guess it's because of that. And yeah, this story is about a soldier, and he become friends with the indigenous in that area, and it's literally saving his life. He's in a poor state of mind. So there's something about doing rituals for yourself now. Maybe do a ritual that you know for the equinox. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if there is some sort of ritual. You have maybe later we have Thanksgiving, at least in the US you have Thanksgiving, but that is in November, so it's very late. But yeah, maybe you should push this a little bit forward, this ritual of Thanksgiving, because it's now at least in the northern hemisphere, it's now when we harvest our crops, right? Now we should be thankful for that all the good things that Mother Earth has given to us these days. And for those of you living in the south, and I know that there are in South America, there are some rituals honoring this spring equinox. Yeah, because you are in planting season, right? So yeah, interesting start. But do rituals now of gratitude, I feel. Yeah, do rituals of gratitude. Okay, let's see. Ooh, we have again this look in the mirror. Why does this card keep popping up all the time? I don't know. Yes, I don't want to say anything more about this card except from practice that gratitude. Yeah, I feel that I've talked about this card so many times previously now. So practice gratitude. Let's look at the last one. Ooh, breaking barriers. I am expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. I think I want to find and read the meaning of this card. So interestingly enough, this card is on page 9, and we are in the 9th month, and I made a 999 video, and I highly encourage you to watch that video, because I feel that that is embracing the energy for the following, the follow-up that will happen now. But from the producer, it says, there is a time to go with the flow, but this isn't one of them. Now it's the time to break through self-imposed barriers. Gather your inner forces and break free from whatever is holding you back. Don't let fear or even reason prevent you from overcoming barriers. Trust your instincts and push through. Remember to keep going and don't stop. Just as it takes effort for a chick to hatch out of its shell, or a seedling to push through the hard-packed earth, this is your time to use supreme effort to break out of your own shell and reach the light. The energy of breaking through isn't always neat and tidy, so it's okay to feel messy and chaotic for a while. Eventually, the situation will sort itself out and peace will reign. So it's a question here that you need to ask yourself. Do I have any self-imposed barriers or limitations? Are there any situations, people, or places that I need to break away from? What could my life be like if I plowed through my blockages? Interesting. Interesting. So there is something about look yourself in the mirror and acknowledge what is exactly holding you back, you back now from reaching your goals. Maybe you should do some self-support rituals, you know, to boost your own confidence. I don't know. Tell me if there is some ritual to boost your own confidence. Oh my God. Once again, we start with the tower. This tower keeps... I feel that it keeps persecuting me. Persecuting me, yeah. This is the like break free from the barriers that is holding yourself back. Maybe you need a little maybe you need a push now to get out of your comfortable life in this tower. You know, if it reminds me of the fairy tale Rapunzel. You know, she was forced to live in this tower, and the only way to get into this tower was by climbing her hair. And she cut her hair to punish this witch or whatever she was, because she wanted her freedom. She wanted to know life, right? She wanted to experience life outside of this castle. Maybe there is something about you not. Maybe you should cut your hair. Maybe that would transform something for you, but. The analogy is, of course, cut something to liberate yourself. There's something you need to cut out to liberate yourself. Maybe there is something about breaking some habits, breaking a routine, I don't know. Fill this one and this one. And we'll shuffle one more time. And this one. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oof. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. Maybe get out of the poverty state of mind. Temperance. Yes, this is what I was talking about. The equilibrium. You know? Finding the emotional balance to reach equilibrium. And the last one, oh my god, of course, we need to camouflage this beautiful card, but we have the star. Beautiful. I love this energy. Let's push these two up. So yeah, breaking some habits. As with Rapunzel, she cut her hair to be free of this prison that wasn't, of course, imposed by her. But yeah, maybe there is someone that has imposed you into a prison. Maybe it's a financial prison. Maybe there is someone that is controlling your finances. And you need to liberate yourself from that, or maybe this is you yourself. You need to liberate yourself from feeling the lack of something. Maybe you feel that you lack the confidence, as I said. Maybe they do the rituals that they can gain your confidence. With temperance here, you know, you can see that this angel has 1 foot on land and 1 foot in the ocean, and you can see the moon. We just have exit the solar eclipse with a new moon. So there is something about daring to enter into the unknown. You don't know how deep this water is. Maybe that is why you are a little bit careful. But the spirits are pouring into your cup now. So they want you to embrace this ritual, to regain your confidence. And for you to reach your dreams, you know, break the barriers into joy and freedom. They want you to reach the stars. They want you to reach your dreams. And the only way to do this is to get out of the comfort zone. Ooh, wow. And when you get out of the comfort zone, that is where prosperity and richness and independence, of course, because the Queen of Pentacles is a self-sufficient person. She isn't the one that is being provided for by anyone else but herself. She has grown the crops herself. She has, as with the Equinox, she has grown the crops herself in the springtime. She has nurtured them and watered them throughout the summertime, and she is the one that is harvesting the crops and selling it in the fall season. So yeah, that is the message for this equinox. I encourage you to get out of your comfort zone. And as I said, maybe this is actually for you to be more confident. Maybe you should look in the literally look in the mirror and tell yourself, you can do this. You have the courage to do this. You have lived, as for me at least, you have lived a long life so far, and you have overcome so many obstacles. Why can't you overcome this obstacle too? Ask yourself that question. Why can't you overcome this obstacle too? Is it because you don't want to? Or is it because you are just so you're just so set in your comfort zone? Well, at one point you need to cut your hair, as with Rapunzel, and liberate yourself and explore the world around you at some point. Okay. Beautiful message throughout this period. I thank you so much for watching this video again. Thank you so much for those of you who subscribe to my channel. I highly appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll see you again in another reading very soon. Bye.